Welcome to the Reach.
Wildgate is the new space shooter from developer Moonshot Games and publisher Dreamhaven. Behind all the explosions and ship combat is a game that is absolutely not for everyone.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
So let's break it all down and help you decide if it's worth your cash before you buy.
Tough team.
Time to break something.
So what is Wildgate? At its heart, Wildgate is a team-based PvPvE extraction shooter. The easiest way to describe it is a Sea of Thieves in space. 5 teams of 4 called prospectors get dropped into a map called the Reach. The goal is pretty simple: find the artifact and escape through the Wildgate, or be the last ship left flying. Let's start with what Wildgate gets right. When you've got a full crew of friends on voice chat or a team willing to cooperate, the game is perfection. It stops being a simple shooter and becomes incredibly fun and rewarding to work together. Every match forces pilots, gunners and engineers to work in harmony. 1 second you're weaving through an asteroid field to dodge missiles, your gunners are unloading on an enemy ship, their shields flaring with every hit, and you're scrambling with your multi-tool, putting out a fire, sealing an oxygen leak, or rerouting power to the shields. These are the moments that make Wildgate truly special.
O2 leaks repair.
Destabilized.
The whole game is built on a foundation of teamwork that feels both demanding and incredibly rewarding. You're not just 4 people on a ship, you are a single unit. It's this intense need for cooperation that creates the game's best moments. With the right people, it's one of the most engaging multiplayer experiences I've had in years. These cannons are in an awkward fucking position.
Wait, what? How come we're here?
Of course, teamwork is only half of it, the other half is combat, and Wildgate nails it on both the ship-to-ship and on-foot fronts. Ship combat feels weighty and impactful. Ships are more like flying tanks, which keeps the action accessible and easy to follow even when things get wild. And then there's the boarding, a massive highlight. Getting your crew onto an enemy ship opens up a whole world of tactical possibilities, from sabotaging their systems to overwhelming them in close quarter combat. Sometimes it does devolve into spawn camping chaos, but it's always fun. When you're on foot, whether you're defending the ship or clearing out one of the dungeons, the gunplay is satisfying. The time to kill is short, which makes every firefight dangerous. Weapons feel punchy, and the different prospectors, each with their own passive traits, allow for varied playstyles. This mix of intense FPS action and strategic ship combat keeps things from getting stale.
Where are you guys? I've circled all the way. I'm back at the entrance. Are you guys at the entrance?
Moonshot Games did a fantastic job with the game's presentation. The art style is vibrant and clean, with ship silhouettes that are easy to identify even during chaotic fights. The sound design is just as polished, offering directional cues and informative audio feedback that meaningfully shape how you play. But it's not all smooth sailing. Let's talk about the negatives, because for all its brilliance, Wildgate has some head-scratching flaws you need to know about. Come back, where you going? Come back, where you
Wait,
going?
I was gonna get on the probe. Do you not want to scan things?
Here, you scan it here. Jump on that one. Now get on your own! Oh, fuck. Biggest one is the strict 4-player team requirement. As of launch, there is no solo, duo, or trio queue for the main artifact hunt mode. If you want to play, you have to be in a full crew of 4. This one decision creates a huge barrier. If you don't have 3 friends ready to go, you're thrown into matchmaking with randoms. This is where the co-op dream can instantly become a nightmare. A silent team, a toxic player, or even just an uncoordinated crew completely tanks the experience. Game's reliance on communication is its greatest strength, but also its Achilles heel. With a crew that won't talk or work together, your ship is just a floating coffin. One bad player can make a match unwinnable.
Oh, whoa, where am I getting? Oh, wow.
The second major problem is the progression and variety. The core gameplay loop is an absolute blast, but the systems meant to keep you hooked for the long haul feel a little thin. you'll start to feel a sense of repetition creeping in. You'll see the same points of interest and fight the same PvE creatures over and over again. The progression system itself is also pretty bare bones right now. While the developers have added things like titles and cosmetic crates, there's a real lack of meaningful long-term goals to chase. Any ship upgrades or weapons you find are gone after the match. Everyone starts fresh each game. This keeps things fair, but it also means there's no real sense of permanent growth. For players who need a deep well of content and a steady drip of unlocks to stay motivated, Wildgate might start to feel a bit shallow pretty quickly. Section 6.
That is so random.
So after all that, we're back to the big question. Should you buy Wildgate? This isn't a simple yes or no. This is a game for a very specific type of player. Buy it if you have a dedicated squad of 2 or 3 friends who live for high stakes, team-based shooters. If your perfect game night involves yelling callouts, strategic plans, and overcoming challenges as a unit, then Wildgate is an absolute must-buy. If you love emergent gameplay where no 2 matches are the same and you live for creating your own stories, this game will give you hours and hours of fun. And if you want to support developers with a fair cosmetic-only monetization model, Wildgate is a worthy investment.
I'm just checking. I don't want to keep accidentally shooting you.
Wait for a sale or avoid it if you're mainly a solo player. I really can't stress this enough. Playing with randoms was not enjoyable for me and often ends in frustration. If you're someone who gets tilted by losing progress because of things you can't control, or if you just want a more chill, relaxing experience, this isn't the game for you. And if you need deep progression systems and a ton of content to keep you grinding, you might want to hold off and see what Moonshot Games adds in future updates. I was useful. With the right crew, it's an unforgettable, adrenaline-pumping space adventure that totally delivers on its promise of co-op chaos. But without one, it can be an absolute slog. Moonshot has laid a fantastic foundation for what could be a genre-defining masterpiece, but its long-term success will hinge on building out its systems and giving more ways to play for those of us who can't always rally a full crew. But hey, that's just my take. For those of you who've played, what do you think? Is the solo experience as rough as I'm making it out to be? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. And if you found this review helpful, a like and subscribe would be amazing. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, get out of my fucking way, seriously. Jesus.
It's not on purpose!
Those things are gross.
I'll just wait for you to quietly die and then...
Never stop exploring.
I actually died! That was so mean!